Hey guys, welcome back to our daddy show. WAMTalk Wednesday.
Yo. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's happening? What's up? Maybe got my little shit a little drunk real quick. My little shit a little drunk here. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. It's Try Wham on Twitter. And this is Wham Talk Wednesday. I got my guys right back in here. My guy NBA Jam Zone at NBA Jam Zone. Fast Eddie. Real Simple 4 on Twitter. My guy Eddie, how you doing today, bro?
Hey, man, I'm doing well. Hey, we got a turkey day tomorrow. A lot of family flying in tonight. Okay. Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. This is the biggest day for people going out to clubs and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these bets in early, and y'all catch me in the bar, man.
That's right. We all got shit to do, man. We all fathers and leaders of our household and shit. So it's really organization time at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But we got money to get. My guy Mike Means Jr. at Mike Means Jr. on Twitter. What's up with you, bro? How you feeling today, my guy?
Wham, fellas, what's up with it? Same thing over here, man. My family already starting to collect over here at the house, and the ratchet side is over here right now. So if it get loud and everything, just know, like, Mike, man, tell them calm down. Like,
nah, you good.
I bet if it get loud, my ratchet cousins is here. That's why. So
say less. What's happening with you, my guy? Bookie Bird Best at Twitter. Bookie Bird Best. What's up with you, my guy, man? We was cooking last week, man. I'm glad you back, bro. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Glad to be back with you guys, man. Great cash you got here. As Eddie said, man, Turkey Day. So excited to chill, relax with the family. Maybe go out for a couple drinks later, you know. So let's get to this cash. Let's get to this money.
That's right. And we will do that. That's off top, man. It's a lot of games today. Obviously, it's Wham Talk Wednesday. We got to be getting all the games on these damn days. What's up with it, though? It's all gravy. Appreciate y'all in the chat as well. We could kind of start off talking just organically. What we were talking about before we got on was the damn Lakers. I got them behind me here. Obviously, LeBron coming off a 1-game suspension from actually elbowing, you know what I'm saying, elbowing and hammer fist. Just one of these, you know what I'm saying? One of those to the motherfucking Isaiah Stewart. Isaiah Stewart turned into, you know what I'm saying, WWE character. You know what I'm saying? SmackDown 4 versus Raw and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He does some shit like that. And he going straight bull rushing to make us remember that Zion likes to eat. Some wild shit going on, man. The meme culture there. But for the most part, bro, I'd say everything going on with the Lakers is crazy as fuck. Like my guy Mike Mean said, I'm not gonna take anything from his fire, but Westbrook, he definitely is doing some things to us as far as pace wise. Great. In this game today, they're going against the Pacers. We could even talk about the Pacers for a long time because they have issues as well, but they actually are playing pretty good defense, holding opponents to fourth fewest 3-point makes at 10. So they hold opponents to 10 3-point makes and the fewest 3-point attempts too for the season in the 5-game span. So they play a pretty good defense there. But other than that, man, they kind of up and down roller coaster type team. Lakers could find themselves doing something here, but the line was sketchy, bro. The line opened up at -1, and it opened up at -1 for the Pacers. And the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, they know LeBron is coming back. Why wouldn't they give it more towards the Lakers? Because they don't want you to bet the Lakers, man. They don't want you to bet the Lakers. It don't seem like they want you to bet them. They put it at -1 on the Pacers. Now it's at 4.5 Pacers, bro. Don't get me started, bro. Like 5.5 Pacers. What? I see 5.5 Pacers right now, bro. I'm thinking, man, there's no other way I'm thinking but the Lakers here in this spot. Maybe able to figure it out. They haven't been able to play yet. So you haven't seen AD, LeBron, or Russ play all the way together. Give them some time. They may be able to figure it out. This Pacers team is fucking mediocre as fuck. So I can see them being able to figure it out against them. Don't get me wrong, but have I bet it? No. That's the way I'm looking. But damn, Lakers was bad yesterday, man. How you feel about this shit, Eddie? How you feel about this, bro?
Eddie is in the jam zone right now.
Yeah, he in the jam zone. What about you, Mike? How you feel about that shit, bro?
I think as far as the side, right, we're getting LeBron back. And I think last I look, I think the spread, like you said, well, it's at 5.5 right now.
5.5, bro.
It's going up for Indiana.
Come on, bro. That's the same shit that happened with the Lakers at 7. When I took them at 7 yesterday, I'm like, that's too many points, bro. There's too many points.
I think Wham, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the side. The numbers kind of like it's giving me different vibes everywhere. Right. So I don't know, but I do like this game to go under.
Okay.
I put out for the game to go over yesterday. That was actually a spot for them to go over that I capped. If it didn't happen last night, it ain't gonna happen on the back-to-back with the Lakers' old legs. LeBron coming back actually slows the pace down. I was talking to Eddie about this yesterday. That LeBron being back, it's like, oh yeah, we get the score. Well, actually, it kind of like calms the Lakers down. Their pace isn't as rapid as it is when he's not on the floor. Plus, you have an ailing AD. It's clear to see something's up with him. Like something's wrong with him. And then the Indiana Pacers don't really go over as well. So I pulled up their last few. Well, actually, for the season, they've only been over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times this year. So this is just like a under for me. And it's a lot of underplays right now in the NBA that we're taking advantage of. And this is the play right here. As far as that side, I ain't gonna lie, it do look kind of scary. So I don't know the effect of LeBron coming back in the lineup off this back-to-back. I mean, he's gonna be fresh, but the Lakers lost yesterday because you could see in the fourth quarter they were spent. So yeah, I'm gonna take that under, and I ain't gonna get greedy with it. So I like the under.
I agree with you. What you think there, Bookie Bird? How you feel about that, bro? Then we kick it to Eddie out there.
Well, as I said last week, if you remember, just can't trust Indiana Pacers as far as handicapping them and ATS wise. They just so inconsistent. Cash with Detroit Pistons on them too that day. Here, to me, the value's all the way with the Lakers. I understand what's going on right now, like you said, with LeBron James and everything. But to me, it just feels like a team would rally behind that more. Like maybe the Lakers needed that. I think they probably needed that, even though, it was unintentional. LeBron didn't mean it.
Right.
But, it was more of a like get off me type thing. And it could spark this team. Now, the points are obviously moving in the wrong direction. So it is a little shady. I actually agree with Michael on that under. I think the under has just been coming in. And if the Lakers are going to make this game tight, it would just seem more of an under type of game. I don't think this is going to be a high-paced game. You never know with Indiana, though. Like I said, it's hard to handicap them. So, really, to me, it's like Lakers a pass. I can't really bat Indiana right now, even with what's going on with the Lakers.
Hey, can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we got you, bro. You good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. My internet's tripping right now. They don't want me to talk about these Lakers. Man, shoot. But nah, you guys said it all, man. The frustrations and all the stuff that we're going through as Laker fans, and I know the Laker players are doing the same thing. You guys talked about Westbrook, how he's a walking turnover, but he'll give you a triple-double. But as far as this game goes, I agree with Mike. Look, I'm a Laker fan, so I tend to not get my money on a side when it comes to the Lakers. But I think this is a spot where Indiana might come in and do some work. But just for the Lakers, man, 3 games in 4 days, back to back. Somebody, I'm assuming AD might sit out tonight, bro.
Right.
I'm kind of leaning that way. I don't know. He might play. I hope he does. But as far as the game goes, though, I agree with Mike as far as the side. Both these teams play at pace. The Lakers are second in the league in pace, but not offensive efficiency. So that tells you that they're running up and down the court and putting up shots, but they're not making them. The Pacers, Mike, you were right. 8 of their last 10 games have went under. So whatever the number was, 8 of their last 10 games have went under. The Lakers with LeBron in the game, and we talked about this. I know you spoke on it just a second ago. Lakers with LeBron in the game are a more slow-paced team. They're going to play a lot more half-court basketball. They're not going to run up and down the court, so that pace will slow down. Yeah, give me the under 217, man. A whole bunch of money in bets are coming on the over, and I just don't get it. It's for me, it's not even a fade the public play, which it kind of is because all the money's on that side. I just think it's, I think the basketball game is going to be a lot slower.
Yeah, and, that's a good look, though. I like that. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
The prop market for this game's not up yet, so I'd love to give you guys some props, but I can't see anything here.
No, I was going to elaborate on that, too. I just think that, like, in order for the Lakers to win this, Vogel knows, LeBron knows, they're going to have to slow it down, man, like, serious. And I think that's why this is just built for under tonight. I'd be shocked if this goes over.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think about them slowing it down with Westbrook. Like, wow. Like, I don't know if that's a good look, obviously, right there. But like you said, though, man, I think I agree with you guys for sure on the total. That makes all the most sense there. Just like I said earlier, like the Pacers, they're allowing the fewest 3-point makes in the league over the last 5 games at 10. They're only allowing them to shoot 10. The Lakers, pretty much all they really want to do is shoot threes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? They don't really want to go down low. You can see even AD struggle there. So that's another reason why the Lakers are struggling, because he's not shooting good threes, but whatever there. But, man, I think that's a good game to start off with. Other game, man, I really interested in it. I like the Sun spot for the Cavs. I like the Cavs in this spot, obviously. Even though they don't have Mobley in the lineup, I do want to see if Darius Garland is in here. It doesn't seem like he's in. They do have the props all the way around him. They have marketing props open. They have Isaiah Okoro props open. They don't got my guy Darius Garland in there. It's kind of questionable, bro. Like, I don't want to hop on the props if Darius Garland is in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the worst of the number, and then I possibly could get a better number if I wait around. So it's kind of like I want to stay away from this game so far because of that. Even though Cedi Osman, which I believe is Jetty Osman, y'all just found out today, whatever. Stupid ass fucking name. Why would you put a C there? We must be saying like, obviously I'm English and that's how I learned, but I'm not gonna go into that. But yeah, man, like I only would think to take the Cavs here, bro. It's at +6. I believe it's going down to 5 now. So I would think to take the Cavs in the spot. But anybody have any opinion on this game, or are y'all guys interested as much as I am interested in watching this game? And also I would add to the streak that Suns are on. It started off with the Cavs. So my theory is they're going to start in Cleveland. They're going to finish this shit in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? They're going to end the streak in Cleveland. That's how my fucking mentality is thinking. But I'll kick it to you, Mike. How you feel about this game, bro?
To be honest, I'm still getting used to living in a world where the Cavs are like a good team. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, standing in line to back the Cavs. If anything, the line is like at a 7.5, right? It's kind of big for the Suns to cover. But you know what? I would probably lean towards Suns covering, just because I think that Cavs are kind of like you go on an emotional high, right? It's only a matter of time. What goes up is going to eventually come down. And it looks like they're on the downside of the mountains. So I would be looking to fade the Cavs right now. Mobley's out, like you said. Sexton being out. I know Garland will be there, but
I don't know. He's questionable, bro. That's the question mark for me. That's why I haven't bet it. I'm like, I don't know.
I think it would be a symptom of like, because this is a young team, right? And it's like I said, you're on an emotional high, man. They ran off a good little streak right there. But we live in reality. And reality is this is the Cleveland Cavs. So it's like I wouldn't bet. I wouldn't back them right now. I wouldn't back them. If anything, I would lean Suns. But I mean, you could look at the numbers and pretty much the public would be like, yeah, the Suns will go in there and blow it out. If you think it's a play to where, Vegas is kind of like playing tricks on you, then go ahead and take the under. But I'm just not backing Cavs with more hard-earned money.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. What about you, Bookie? What you think about this one, bro?
Well, obviously, I was wearing the Cleveland hat last week. Cleveland's one of my teams in my investment sports portfolio, but they've been real good to me this year. Obviously, even without Sexton as of late with Garland, they've been running the ship good. I cashed with them on Boston Celtics plus 11. Then I cashed again with them twice in a row. The last 2 games they played, I forget. I think they were double-digit underdog both games. Cash with them. Them and OKC have been my favorite teams to bet this year. Now, as far as this spot, obviously, I agree with Mike. I kind of lean Cavaliers tonight. I don't feel like this is a good spot for them. I just think Phoenix, they've been struggling for me too also, Phoenix, as far as covering these spreads. Like last week, I took Phoenix, and they were 2 points away from covering that spread. Yeah, I'll talk about that. But yeah, this game is kind of a little bit. I would agree with Mike and lean more towards Phoenix here. I think this is a game that Phoenix knows Cavaliers been playing well, and would want to go beat this dog shit out of them. I would think so, but you never know. Like Phoenix has been letting teams stay in these games lately. So with this game, yeah, I probably definitely would pass. But Cleveland, though, just as a note, has been a pretty good betting team for me in my portfolio, and that's like a separate thing that I do. But yeah, I actually like Cleveland this year as far as their young team. But in this spot, I'm not too sure. I ain't gonna lie.
Got you. What about you, Eddie? How you feel about this one, bro?
So as I'm looking at this game, as you guys are talking, I'm looking at some things in this game. But so they played earlier this year. Cleveland covered the spread by, I want to say, a point or the hook, or I think the spread was 10. I think the spread was 10. Phoenix beat them by 9. Today it's 7.5. I don't think it's so much of saying that they're respecting Cleveland. I think they're just saying, hey, the Cleveland's at home. You know what I mean? And if you look at the Suns on the road every game this year, they haven't had a spread over 8.5. I think that was with Houston. So they're respecting Cleveland just a bit at home, more than they are any other team that the Suns have played. But for me, I like the over in this game. So the Suns' last 3 games have went over. Cleveland, it has been a team that you could bet the under in almost every single game. Just set it and forget it, right? But I kind of like this over. The Cavaliers do rank 26th in pace, but they're going to have a small ball lineup, right? And what do you get with that? You got to run up and down the court. You can't really set in a half-court set. You can't do anything like that, especially with DeAndre Ayton on the floor. So I like the over. It's just a lane, not an official play. I'm off a side tonight, even though I think the Cleveland Suns could cover the side, the 8.5. But for me, or 7.5, excuse me. For me, my number one play in this game is, and I'll throw 2 of them out there, but they involve the same player. DeAndre Ayton points and rebounds over 26.5, or you can just play his points over 14.5. The juice is right around the same, so it really doesn't matter. But if you look at DeAndre Ayton since he's came back from injury, right, and his I think he's played 5 games since he came back. He's averaging 18 points a game and 12 rebounds. And then if you go over to the entire season, he's averaging 16 points and 12 rebounds. So the points and rebounds is 26.5. He's easily covering that in both. It doesn't matter what sample size you want to give it. But yeah, DeAndre Ayton for me is an auto play. His points over 14.5. The books keep messing with it up and down. Cleveland Cavaliers are 4th in the league in giving up points in the paint. Where does DeAndre Ayton score at? See what I'm saying? He's not out there shooting 20-foot jumpers, but he's in the paint. He's playing good basketball. Yeah, give me DeAndre Ayton as a prop over 14.5 points. I'll make that one official for sure. But if you want to play his points and rebounds, so be it. No value in the double-double, though. The double-double for him is minus 200. There's no value there.
Yeah, I agree with that. But that makes so much sense. DeAndre Ayton over 14.5 points. That's my guy, Fast Eddie on Twitter. I mean, Real Simba 4 on Twitter. My guy, NBA Jam Zone on Twitter as well. Man, that's a great way to cap the card. I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all definitely gave out some great information there. I don't know if we want to go straight to the next game because, damn, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we could go on and on about this Cavs team, go on and on about this Suns team here. But this other team, we can go on and on about it as well. It's the Hornets going on a road against the Orlando Magic. Man, no Cole Anthony. So when the Cole Anthony is taken out of this lineup somehow, some way, this becomes a JV team, and the Magic just allows the Bucks to just steamroll the fuck out of them. Of course, I'm happy about it because I was on the first half -8 and shit. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like I didn't think we was gonna beat them by 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it works out like that. And these guys are dead ass trash though. Like, let's be honest. Like the Magic, the last 5 games, they're ranked 27th in effective field goal percentage, 27th in true shooting, 25th in effective field goal percentage, 26th in defensive rating. But they keep the pace up. They go they've ranked 5th in pace. They keep the pace up though in that same span. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing out there? Why are we going up and down, jacking up these shots, playing whose turn it is and stuff? Because we don't have a system. Like, this new coach doesn't seem like he knows what the fuck he's doing right here. Maybe he has a theory here, but the only person I would endorse here is probably Wendell Carter because he's been consistent. Probably the only consistent guy on this floor for Orlando Magic. As far as Franz Wagner, I did like him early on, man. He was cashing, but he just fucking, I don't know. He sometimes just give me here Shay. He could show up sometimes and do his shit, but I wouldn't trust it at all, especially against this Hornets team who's covered 6 of the last 7 games. Now, before that, they covered only 1 of their last 6 games. So really, in the last 14 games, they're 7-7. So it's like some weird ass stat there to look at. Even though recently they've been covering, they could find them way back into purgatory, mediocrity, any fucking second. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, LaMelo Ball, this is probably the way I'm looking in this spot. I haven't bet it yet, but over 9.5 at plus 137. He's definitely getting to the rebounds, bro. And they juiced up the prop right here for the rebounds. I think it's at 7.5 at -137 or some shit like that. So I don't want to go ahead and jump on the juice. I'm trying to figure out a way we can make the plus money. He can go over this and get the 10. The only problem that I have though is that this team in Orlando Magic, they're not really that bad in rebounding. Like they kind of in the middle of the pack with the rebounding type shit. So you're going to see this team being deflated at least all levels before I go ahead and jump in it. And then as far as the spread, it's a big ass spread. I think it's still at -7. It hasn't really moved there, I don't think. That's kind of concerning there as well for the Hornet backers there. I'll leave that shit alone, but I do like the LaMelo Ball over 9.5 rebounds. That's probably the way I'll be betting. Anything for you, Mike?
I like what you said with the effect Cole Anthony has on the Orlando Magic. He's starting to become like, you know, the heart and soul of the team. You know, from his post game interviews to him wanting the ball in crunch time, like he's starting to really like come into his own. And on a side note, I thought Cole Anthony coming out the draft, I thought he should have been rated a little higher. That's another story though. But like Cole Anthony really is kind of making his way in Orlando. With him being out, man, they're like a totally different team. So Orlando right now, first half, at home, they're averaging 45 points in the first half at home. That's the last place in the NBA. That is very last. So Charlotte, what they do is get up and score up and down the court. So I'm not sure. I don't remember what they had the first half at, but I would definitely put some money on Charlotte covering that first half, just because they can't score too many points with Cole Anthony in there for the first half. So I'm most definitely looking at Charlotte to cover the first half, and I don't. This might be like a SmackDown, like serious. So I'd be looking at like a trifecta spot with Charlotte, just because Orlando's so bad right now. But nothing official, but Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at the trifecta spot for this: the first quarter, first half, and the cover.
My fault, bro.
And that's it.
I
I don't care to elaborate on Charlotte and Orlando after that.
What about you, Boogie? How you think about this game, bro? You got anything on this one, bro?
No, not really at all, man. Look at that Charlotte coming off of that win against Washington in a revenge spot. So I kind of think it could be a minor letdown here with Orlando. So I kind of just passed this game. But it does seem like a spot where Charlotte should smash. But Orlando's been another team that's been sneaky this year. But I wasn't sure about Cole Anthony. He's not playing. If Cole Anthony's definitely not playing, then there's no other way. Yeah, there's no other way you can go right now. He's like I agree with my heart and soul team. Definitely got a lot of energy. I love Cole Anthony, man. I like that young Orlando team too. Like in due time, they'll be a good team. Probably in a couple years, but right now, yeah, this isn't right now. Without Cole Anthony, I don't know who's going to be their backup guard. It's going to be, yeah. I would lean definitely Charlotte.
They're gonna have a lot of Suggs out there for sure. It's gonna be a lot of Suggs.
Exactly.
And then Michael Carter Williams is out as well. He's not playing either.
Yeah, see,
who's out?
Yeah.
Michael Carter Williams.
Williams. Cole. He's definitely out. Cole is definitely out tonight.
Cole out and Carter Williams.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, so this is Charlotte or pass at this point.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you that. What about you, Eddie? What you thinking on this one, bro? Anything?
Yeah, I got no look to the side. You would assume that the Charlotte Hornets would be able to come in here and handle business. They played this team earlier in the year, and they were Charlotte was on the road, and they're on the road again today, right?
Yep.
Believe yes, sir.
Yeah, they're on the road again today. Orlando's back at home off a 5-game road trip. I don't even think it really matters, man. To me, I think this is a spot for Charlotte to go ahead and blow these guys out. I also have a couple of props in this game that I like. Wendell Carter Jr., the last time he played them, he put up 20 and 10, right? Gave him a double-double. I think he can do the same thing tonight. Well, let's just see if he's well-rested and ready to go and motivated to be in this game. But I think that he can go ahead and take advantage of the weak inside pressure the weak inside presence that the Charlotte Hornets do have. I'm Mason Plumlee. Nobody's scared of these guys in the paint, right? So I think Wendell Carter Jr. can take advantage of some of those things, get to the line, and go ahead and cover the spread on his point prop. And like I said, I think he can go ahead and get you a double-double. It's at plus money right now, sitting on FanDuel. I like LaMelo Ball tonight to go nuts. He didn't do anything the first time that they played this year. He was out. Literally out of the game, just not really, doing much. Cole Anthony played in that game, I believe. I'm not sure that Cole Anthony can really cover this guy. He gets in foul trouble a lot. But LaMelo Ball's PRA is cash for me the last couple of games that I played him. And he's just a stat monster right now. Like you said about his rebounds, the guy, I've never seen outside of Westbrook, I've never really seen a point guard crash the boards the way he does. And he's still in rebounds from his players. He's legit stealing rebounds from these guys, man. Like, it's crazy. He's same. No, he's jumping with him like, no, this is my board, right? So, I'm looking at his stuff.
Eddie, are you saying we should trade Westbrook for
LaMelo?
They ain't gonna get that. They ain't gonna get that up.
I'm playing.
That's the franchise,
bro.
Yeah,
they ain't stupid.
I'm looking at LaMelo to have a bounce back this tonight. His PRA is at 36.5. It's up 2 points from the last time that I played it. I don't know if I'll get there with it. Miles Bridges had a really good game against Orlando, so I'll be looking at some of his props. Everything's inflated for Charlotte tonight. Everything's inflated. Whatever you were getting their numbers at a couple of nights ago, it's up 2 to 3 points. Easy. So Wendell Carter right now, double-double. I'm looking at that. And LaMelo Ball over 20.5 points is at plus 100. I think he has a good game tonight.
Yeah, I like that. I like that LaMelo Ball look, bro. That makes so much sense to me. If I was betting this game, that'd probably be the way I'm going here. As far as the next game, we could talk about it. I think we talked about it a little bit after. Before we started the show, It's the Nets Celtics here. The ashy gate. Is this the ashy gate? You know what I'm saying? Because KD came out there a little ashy and then he went viral. You know what I'm saying? And then he gets back and tell everybody they broke. You know what I'm saying? He calling everybody broke, bro. You chill, KD. We all ain't got our own shit cracking like you, but damn, we ain't broke playing. Like, chill, KD. Chill, bro. I'm just fucking around. But Jaylen Brown, questionable injury management. They got bro listed as. So that, I mean, he might not be playing there. When I see injury management, I said it on my guy Jimmy show, I think that motherfucker ain't playing, bro. So I still think the Celtics probably do have the advantage here. I think we talked about it before. They are number one in rebounding percentage in the last 5 games. Brooklyn, my whole thing when I wrote down the preview, when I did everything as far as my first 3 weeks in capping against Brooklyn, it was all about their defense. Are they going to be defending and they're going to be rebounding? Now, they've been defending, but they haven't been rebounding. So it's just like you got to have both, bro. You got to be able to rebound the ball to finish out the possession. You dig what I'm saying? So you're not doing that. It ain't going to work. And I think it might not work tonight if they're not doing what they need to be doing on the boards. Celtics should be able to cover out here and do what they have to do. The only thing here I would say is that the Brooklyn have owned the fucking Celtics. 7 of the last 8 meetings they covered and won. This is a win and cover spot. Easy. I haven't made a bet here yet, but I do think the Celtics do have the advantage here down low. I'll kick it to my guy Eddie here first. How you feel about this one, bro? How you feeling, bro? Are you muted? I think you're muted, bro.
Sorry about that. I like the Nets to come out here and go ahead and get this win, man. You can take it money line wherever you want to take it. Nets are going to go ahead and get this win. I'm not really worried about Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum being back. I know that the Nets defense actually, like you said, is a lot better than people expected it to be early in this season, especially them being a high flying team, and a lot of their totals are flew under. I do like the Nets to take care of business tonight on the road. KD's going to come out super motivated and super moisturized. You already know that, bro. He probably ain't gonna wear no socks today, just so you guys see that he got his cocoa butter. Hey, but
I gotta switch the thumbnail to the ashy picture now, bro. It's gonna be right.
Man, hey, that was crazy. That's how you know somebody ain't got no response. Well, you're broke. He went straight to the money. Bro. You're broke.
He went straight. I was like, chill out, KD. What you doing all that for? Like,
he went straight to the money, man. But I think the Brooklyn Nets go ahead and get this W tonight. I don't see a situation where I know the Boston Celtics have been playing better basketball recently, but I don't see a situation where the Nets are going to go ahead and lay down tonight. I know they came out a little flat against the Cavs. Maybe a look-ahead spot to this game. But, I think the Brooklyn Nets take care of business. A couple of props I like in this game. Man, I'm a little sad, man. Marcus Smart let us down last game. He killed by the hook, man, landed on 5. We needed 6. But I'm going right back to the well with it, man. Marcus Smart over 5.5 assists plus 118. As long as they give it to us, I'm going to keep taking it. And I like I'll go back to the well with this one. Patty Mills, over 12.5 points, minus 116. He's going to have to score in this game as long as Joe Harris is out. He's going to get the volume. He hit it. It was a little sweaty last game, but he ended up pulling through. And again, I don't see the Celtics giving him any answer to slow down Patty Mills. I don't think they're really good around the perimeter at all. So give me Patty Mills over 12.5 points. Marcus Smart over 5.5 assists plus money.
I like that a lot. What about you, Bookie? How you feel about this one, bro?
For this game, I just had a lean for the Nets. I just haven't been liking this Boston team as much. I understand they've been profitable against the spread. I think they're going to regress at some point this season. Not sure when. I understand their numbers, everything. Like you said, the offensive rebound and everything has been solid. This Boston team, man, I just watched them against Houston. It didn't seem like the best performance to me against a bad Rockets team. And now they're going to come over here against this Brooklyn Nets team that's you got Kevin Durant angry that people call him ass and shit. So I don't know, man. I agree with NBA James on with Eddie, man. I feel like this is a spot where Nets are just gonna go out I think the trends, everything line up. This is a Brooklyn Nets spot to me. But Boston has been playing well. I just don't like this team this year. I really don't. But kudos to them though. They've been covering the spread. They've been winning games. So
Off top. What about you, Mike? How you feeling about this game, bro?
So I gotta go against my boys here, man.
Yeah, I know I just fucked up. I should have went with you first, bro. My fault, bro.
No, it's cool. I like this as a Celtic spot. Uh, Being that they're at home. I think where I was talking last week about them not having Jalen in the lineup and just having Tatum, they can kind of bond a little bit better as a team. I think they take this as a challenge and they go in and smack Brooklyn up. I don't think it gets out of hand, but I don't think Brooklyn is as good as they are perceived. They're good defensively. And they're ranked, I think, in the top 5 defending the 3-pointer, right? Boston don't live off 3-pointers, though. They're not a 3-point shooting team like that. I think they're like a little bit above like 30-something%, maybe like 32, 33, like that. So their game isn't it doesn't do anything to stop them from the 3-point line. That's not where they really generate their offense like that. I just think Boston is motivated to beat Brooklyn. Brooklyn loses to teams that are physical. So all you got to do is kind of like press them. You know what I mean? Chicago beat them. Warriors beat them. If they run into teams until they can prove they can beat a good defensive team, to me, I'll fade them in this spot just because I think we're thinking like, okay, the Nets are come and they're better. They've got better superstars than the Celtics. I think the Celtics are a better team, and with a 1-point spread, I'm gonna go ahead and take Boston in this situation. I just don't like Nets against good defensive teams. I'll fade them in this type of spot until they prove me wrong. If they beat Celtics tonight, then I'll turn my opinion around on the Nets. But right now, I'll take the Celtics, and I think it's a low-scoring game. So I might go ahead and take under and the Boston to win the game.
All right, I like that under as well. Shout out to my guy Mike Means. He said he got to go against everybody. He ain't going against me, bro. I just let you know I ain't putting no bet in here and nothing in this game. And I do see the advantage for the rebounds for the Celtics for sure. I think that's going to be clear as day. And then as far as the Celtics as well, like you said, they've been playing really good defense. Number 1 in posing points in the paint, allowing opponents to only score 36 points in the paint in the last 5 games. Number 1 in the league. And that stands there, bro. So all they got to do is guard the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Stop Patty Mills from shooting threes. Like my guy did say, Patty Mills is hot, bro. Last 7 games, 50%, bro.
I don't think he wants to stay in
50% from 3 and field goal percentage, bro. Cooking, bro. And he getting like 10 attempts, 7 attempts and threes. He getting 7 attempts and threes, bro. Cooking, bro. I like that look a lot. Other than that, man, we could kind of leave it at there. Definitely, you guys want to see the plays if we're going to recap them later on. I would say, anything else you guys want to add? Anything else y'all want to add in that game? Y'all good? All right. I'll just go into the next game here. It's the Heat.
Just got to hit him. He's just got to hit him. That's
my fault, bro. My fault. You had glitched out there. What you were saying?
No, you're good. Now let's move on. We talked about it long enough.
Okay. Yeah, off top. My fault, bro. So we on the Heat. The Heat Timberwolves, man. This game I do have action on. I do have a bet here. I'm taking the under 213 points, and here's the reason why. Because I believe that the Heat did fall short yesterday against the Pistons. They played the Pistons yesterday. They pretty much allowed the Pistons to take advantage of the game, have control of the game, majority of the damn game. Figured it out towards the end. They had the guy running the show, rightfully so, Kyle Lowry, Mike Lowry, you know what I'm saying, out there running around doing his thing. So he was holding it down. But what they were doing, just allowing these guys to score, just weird as fuck to see for the Heat. I think they tighten up on defense here. We already know what type of defense that the Timberwolves are bringing. They're bringing the number 1 defense maybe it was a look ahead spot in the Heat looking into like this game where the Wolves covered the last 5 games. You know what I'm saying? The Wolves is pretty much a good bet at this point. That's the reason why they're only getting 2 points right now. I wrote this down last night, so I don't know what the actual line is right now. I should have opened up with that. The Timberwolves right now they're favorites by 1 point. 1 point favorites. The total right now is 212, 212 and a half. So you could get the 212 and a half. I kind of figured that it was going to go a little under here because it's just the consistent on this here. You're thinking under with the Heat defense, and you're getting Timberwolves here. I don't know if Bam is in the lineup though. So he was questionable to come into the game yesterday. This is a back-to-back. Maybe it was a situation that they want to sit him today. That could be here, but I haven't seen him on the injury news or injury report or anything. So he might be playing here, good to go for this back-to-back scenario here. So I don't think that that's gonna implicate or fuck up the shit or anything. Obviously I want Bam in there to defend Cat, and I want him to be out there, locking down to get under this number. But I believe that the Wolves, bro, again, number one in points, they're allowing 95 points to opponents, 23 points beyond the arc at opposing opponents, which is number one in the league as well. Number one in opposing field goal percentage at 38.6. So they're playing defense at all 3 levels. They're not fucking around, bro. Like they're allowing opponents the least second chance points while doing the second best second chance points. They're really playing really good. 11th in pace. That's another thing about this under as well. So they're 11th in pace. They slow the pace down enough for you to get under this number here. I think we're going to see the Heat continue to do that as far as hold down the pace there. As far as the Heat, they're ranked 4th in opposing points in the paint as well. So I think the Heat play that type of defense over the last 5 games as well. So I just like this defense matchup. It's going to be some heavy calls or some shit. Hopefully Scott Foster. I didn't check and see if Scott Foster in here, because I definitely don't want his scumbag ass up in here in this game, fucking up the game. You know what I'm saying? Calling these fouls that don't need to be in bonus or whatever. But I like the under here. I took it already, under 213. That's the way I'm going. I'll kick it to my guy, Bookie Bird Best. You get the first crack at this one, bro. How you like it on this game, bro?
Well, I lean Miami on this, even though they're coming off a back-to-back here. Now, Minnesota's been hot. No disrespect to Minnesota. Timberwolves been on fire right now. This Miami team is one of my favorite teams to bet on this year right now. And I look at it like now, going off what you said with the under, the only thing I was a little worried about is Miami's legs being a little tired. I think what is this, the third game in 4 nights or something for the Heat. So that was my only concern with it. I was leaning Heat in this game, but really with Minnesota as hot as they've been right now, especially at home, it was kind of a no bet. It was hard for me to really pick a side. But I definitely do agree with you with the under. It's just Miami's legs may worry. Not sure if they'll, second half, the pace it pick up. So, but I definitely think that's a good look though on that under. I think that's why Vegas set it so low also. So, other than that,
we all know that our guys. My fault, bro. My fault. I thought my fault.
No,
you
that
don't have
was
nothing
it.
else. Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing else, but yeah, just lean towards Miami. But
I was gonna say we all know that our guy Sosa said something about the balls, the new balls. Now they got the Wilson balls instead of Spalding and shit. So that shit make an effect on the under as well. Not long with those calls that they're getting there. I'll kick it to you, Mike, bro. How you feeling, bro? How about this game on the Heat on the road to face this T-Wolves team that's been hot, bro? Just you know what I'm saying? They actually been playing pretty good, you know what I'm saying? But how you feel about that?
Yeah, I actually gonna roll with you, Will. I like it officially to go under. Just to add on to what you said, like we was here last week, Wednesday, Kings and the Timberwolves. It's the same thing. You can rewind the tape. These are teams that are perceived to be highly offensive, and actually they don't cover overs. We get it again. Bird iterated also. Miami's been playing like, I think, this is like their 4th game in like 6 nights, something like that.
Yeah.
So this calls for under. I mean, Minnesota doesn't cover overs. You see him on Sports Center, slam dunking, hitting threes, great plays and everything. They don't go over. And so the same thing with Miami. This is a defensive team. This is actually going to be a defensive game. So I don't see it going over that number. I'm going to take the under. And then it's like Bookie's right, man. Like Miami is I think they are being, for some reason, I don't know why people are underestimating them. They're still good. They're still a good team. They might not make it look sexy, but you know what I mean? I think that's what it is. They're not like a sexy
that's
team.
What it really is.
Kyle Lowry does like, blue man. He has like a blue collar game. You know what I mean? Jimmy Butler, blue collar. So it don't look, spicy. But they're overall a good team. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, Minnesota will smack them up. No way. I think this is a down and dirty defensive game. I'm going to take the under. I'll stay away from the side. But, officially, I do like that under.
Yeah, I fuck with that. What about you, my guy, Eddie? You already know, bro. We can know you got the heat, bro. How you feeling, bro? Look like you might be frozen. Is he just frozen on mine, or?
No, he might be on mute. But just elaborate. Actually, what you were saying.
You know what? I don't have
There you go. There you go. You back.
Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
My fault, bro. I'm gonna just hop you in, hop you out real quick, bro. Hold on. Sometimes it just be like that. My shit be tripping
but
too.
I know what you were saying that Sacramento play last week. Yeah, that under. I would say the only difference is how high of a number you were getting. You were definitely getting great value with taking that under 227, I think it was. So now at 213, it's really, but I still think y'all are on the right side there. I really do.
Yeah, I don't think I just don't think Vegas has adjusted yet because I think last week they went over one game since that last show. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Vegas has adjusted yet. So you gotta take spots like this and nail it.
I think we got my guy Eddie back. Yeah, I think we got you back. Yeah, you good, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on today, man. I think this might be a bad spot for Miami. The Timberwolves, look, they're young. Can they win a game like this? No Bam is going to help a lot. I think that's baked into the line, though. Jimmy Butler, man. Jimmy Butler's been a man on a mission, right? Last game, he only put up 15 points, but over the season, he's averaging 24. The books keep setting it at 22. He lives at the line, right? Jimmy Butler ain't going to shoot a lot of threes. He's going to get to, he's going to work that mid-range game, and he's going to get to the line. Minnesota is number one in the league in personal fouls given up per game, 23 a game. Yes, he fucking hates Minnesota. And I think, excuse my language, but I think today is a day where Jimmy Butler might drop 30. So give me his point prop over 22.5 at minus 108. And I think it's money in the bank, man. He's gonna cook early and often, especially with Bam out the lineup. If he is out the lineup or if he is in the lineup, it's only gonna help him. Doesn't matter either way. Jimmy Butler over 22.5 puts on a show tonight. Whether the Heat win or lose, he'll get in his bag.
All top. That's great information right there. Did I already kick it to you, Mike? I'm tripping, bro. Nah, we already hit me with that shit. I'm tripping, bro.
Yeah, I'm on the under with you, man. I'm on the under with you.
I'm smoking that shit, bro. I'm smoking that shit, bro.
Smoking that shit again.
You feel me? I'm out here on it. Nah, just fuck around. So,
that Butler plays actually. That Butler.
Yeah, that makes so much sense, bro. And then my guy come in here and say he hates Minnesota. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, he do.
Yeah, that's real.
I forgot about that. He does hate the motherfuckers.
It's just look, Miami is like a bully team. Like they're not pretty. You know what I mean? So you don't really think of them as like in the same weight as a Golden State or like teams that make it look good. Like no, they just a dirty, grimy team. Man. So. Yeah, they really they shouldn't be Miami Heat. They should be like Opalaka Heat. You know what I mean?
Opalaka.
They should be stupid. Opalaka Heat. I forgot what the other fucking place over there is called too, bro. I've been smoking that shit. I'm gonna leave it alone though. I ain't even gonna keep trying. Yeah, I'll just leave it alone, bro. But for the most part, bro, I think that game was definitely a great game to watch as well. We're gonna be tuned in on that. definitely recap the plays on that as well. So as far as this game, next I think we should talk about that. Maybe a little bit interesting as well. Are we going to get an OG and a Nobu sighting in this game? Toronto on the road against Memphis Grizzlies and the Grindhouse, where Memphis does play a little bit well. They did beat the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, when Young Dolph passed. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. We can't say that shit enough. But at the same time here, they got lucky as fuck that last game, bro. That damn Rainbow Three or that shit that Jared Jackson shot up to win the Jazz, bro. That shit was lucky as fuck. And it seems like aren't they on the back to back? Maybe no, maybe not. Maybe they're not on the back to back. I've just been getting my days mixed up and shit. Again, this Christmas shit, man. Like my guy Eddie was saying, bro, this shit. It's a lot of organization, bro. This Christmas, I'll say Christmas and shit, but it's Thanksgiving. I'm just all the way over here, whatever. But yeah, it was 2 days ago actually. The Utah Jazz when they played that game, very high paced game. Guys was out there balling. Memphis, they're going to probably get Dylan Brooks back. They're probably going to get him back. So obviously, our guy Bane, I was on him too, bro, and he hit the fucking career high. Shit was feeling good. Felt good about that day. That was a great day. And even I was such a great day. I had bet the Metu prop, and this motherfucker get a DMP, so I get my money back. I was super happy, bro. Like I was just so happy that they didn't put him in there for no dumbass 10 seconds and shit. They blow these guys out, put them in there just because they need to put somebody else in there, and he fucking goes under and shit. But I had to overwood. Neither here nor there. It's a great day. I like in this game. Shout out to my guy. He said hammer the Jackson rebounds. Definitely look into that. No Adams tonight. Damn, that makes so much sense, bro. That makes so much sense. No Adams tonight. I didn't even look into that. But I knew they were going to get Dylan Brooks back. But yeah, maybe no Adams tonight, huh? Damn, that's a different thing. I didn't have that capped into this game.
So,
but go ahead, speak on that shit, bro.
No, finish. I was just going to speak on Jackson.
I was just gonna wrap up and say that with Dylan Brooks out in the lineup, I don't want to hop on Bane. That's pretty much all I was gonna say. What would you go ahead, Eddie? Kick it to you first, bro.
So I said this earlier about Jaren Jackson. I like his points and rebounds tonight. I said that earlier during what's our guy's name, man? Jay Money on his show in his comments. I said take Jaren Jackson Jr.'s points and rebounds over 22.5. I think it's easy money. I think he'll get close to that with his points. And like Sosa said, I'm glad that I'm aligned with our guy Sosa, man, because I think that he'll be more in the paint and he'll go ahead and take care of what we need him to take care of. But yeah, I took a player combo for him, because I do think he'll score. And right now it's at 22.5 minus 120. A little bit.
Did I lose him by myself?
Yeah, he's freezing up a little bit. Internet service.
I think we lost you.
There could be a lot of family members using up the Wi-Fi. You know what
That's what it is.
Bandwidth.
Yo, get off my Wi-Fi.
For real though. Hey,
using up the bandwidth.
My guy's spitting gems right now. I already know. He just spitting gems. I'm gonna slide him out though. I already know my guy's spitting gems right there. That just in that form when we talking about the Jackson prop, man, that's a fucking gem there. I didn't think too much about this game because it's a lot of action. It's a lot of money to be made, and this game could be one of those kind of weird ass games that you just think you got a good grip on. I just wanted to leave it alone as far as them. But I think my guy back. I think he may be back. Oh nah, he left. Damn, bro. Oh, but yeah. What about you, Bookie? What you think on this game, bro? You have any?
Well, this is my first play for tonight. That's why I'm wearing the Raptors on there. I'm going with the Raptors, man. As you said, a lucky win. I just think Grizzlies are going to let down here, man. They just came off a solid win against Utah Jazz as an 11-point underdog here. Now, a lot of things line up for the Raptors here in this spot. Raptors play some of their best ball on the road. If y'all know, they're winning games by average of 3 points on the road. We also have now the Raptors here. The historical numbers are real well against. I'm sorry, I'm losing train of thought here. Against the Grizzlies, obviously a lot of different teams and stuff. But yeah, I'll get to some of the trends here. Raptors 4-0 ATS last four in Memphis, and they're 8-1 in the last nine meetings overall. I also see some regression coming here because Raptors just haven't been, I mean, positive in a positive direction. Raptors 2-5 ATS last seven as underdogs, and 1-4 in the last five overall. So I just think this is a good spot here for Toronto Raptors to go out and get this win as underdog on the road. Uh, I love Anobi, Van Vliet, Trent Jr., Sycom. I just love that Toronto lineup. I think they're definitely going to be a team that could possibly make playoffs here on the East Coast. Maybe a 7, 8 seed. I think a lot of people sleeping on the Raptors here, and I like this spot for them. So that's my first play. Raptors money line, or I think it was +2 last time I checked. What is the live line right now?
Let me check. I'll give you the actual best available for you as well. It looks like at 3. If you take a money line plus 130, maybe
Okay.
you could get better at FanDuel. Give me 1 second, bro. Just to be giving you the best shit there. I think I kind of agree with you there. What you think though,
I'll
Mike?
make
How
it
you feel about this
official.
game?
Money line
Yeah.
and plus
Oh,
two.
oh yeah. Before I kick it, Mike, I'll let Eddie get it. Get it. I know Eddie was giving out them
Let me see
gems,
it.
bro. Before you had it, you back now, bro. Go ahead, my boy. Don't you trip, bro. We already got the speculation that in the chat that it might be your people. You know, what I'm saying holding down the bandwidth and
It's
shit.
the
But
bandwidth, man.
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
bandwidth and shit. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I was just talking about Jaren Jackson, but I am gonna go to the well with our guy Bane, man. Over 2.5 threes at -110. I think you go ahead and get that done tonight. But I do like Jackson's points and rebounds. And like I said, if you want plus money play, over 6.5 rebounds, Jaren Jackson plus 114.
Yeah, nice. I like that look a lot. What about you, Mike? How you feeling about this game, bro?
Um, like personally, I'm not. I don't have a play for this one. I was looking at the over but the total keeps shooting up. And then I kind of was leaning with Bookie. I do like Raptors, but this kind of like got trapdoor on it for me. So I'm gonna stay away from this game. I'm gonna let y'all, the professionals, handle that.
I was staying away too, my guys. So shit, I'm gonna let the professionals do their thing too, bro. So next game here, I'll talk about this dude I got action on. This is gonna be my best bet of the night. I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. This is gonna be it here, and I definitely want to hop on the prop market here as well. But my guy that I'm trying to bet on here is not available anywhere. If anybody see anything on this guy, Devin Vassell, I need the over points. Anything y'all got out there, if y'all can find it, let your boy know. I'm gonna try to get a book there, get somebody that I know that live over there. We're gonna figure that shit out, bro. We
For the
got we gotta
Spurs.
we gotta get to this Devin Vassell points here. But I start off saying here that the Hawks, we know that they have been playing and winning and covering on the road, not on the road, but at the house. This is their first game back on the road. They've been at the house. Obviously, this is a Spurs team that I told you guys before against the Phoenix. That's the reason why I like the Cavs today. And I put the Ricky Rubio picture up because I'm like, Ricky Rubio, you know what I'm saying? He remember being on the Cavs, you know what I'm saying? He remember being on the Suns. He remember getting the Monty treatment, and then they switched on him, got Chris Paul, went to the fucking finals and shit. He feel like that, that probably could have been him. He's probably a little bit bitter. In the last game when they lost, Ricky Rubio, and I'm just going on a tangent here about this. Last game that they lost, Ricky Rubio said it was his fault. He had bad turnovers, played really well after that. So I think the Hawks here in a similar spot like what Phoenix was against the Spurs. They're in a bad spot, and the Spurs can take advantage of it. Now, will they take advantage of it? Is the key. In the last game, Jakob Poeltl started off the game fucking up. You know what I'm saying? He really started off the game fucking up, missing his first three free throws, and the whole team goes on to go for 50% from free throw. They lose by 5-6 points. They fucking shot 24% from three. They really had this game in their grips. They played the well on the hustle end with against Phoenix. The Spurs did, and that game ended up turning down to another disappointing loss, which they'd only lose to the Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves, who I believe has been having the best defense so far in the league. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Spurs are a better team than what we're seeing. and the Hawks are just that bad on the road. I don't think they're going to be able to do it on the road here again. They're 1-7 ATS so far on the road. I don't think this is going to get better, bro. It's going to go 1-8 after today. I think the Spurs take care of everything. Again, this is my best bet of the day. Our guy Devin Vassell, I do want to hop on him. He will be the best bet of the day if I can get my hands on the over points prop. After his game, after he cashed the over points prop last game for us, he went to the team and said, "Hey, we need to have a conversation." You know what I'm saying? Had a players on the meeting, got these guys involved. This is the first game back. They're playing against a team that's trying to do good and continue the defensive mindset in the Hawks. They held the last opponents to 11 points in the third quarter. Do they do that on the road? That's the big question. I don't think so. I'll kick it to you guys here. What you think about this one, Eddie? How you feel about this game, the Hawks Spurs? How you feel about this one, bro?
I got no look on the total. No look on the side. I do agree with you that I think the Spurs can snap out of their losing skid and go ahead and cover this. Like you said, we don't need them to win. We just need them to cover it and keep it close. I think they can do that. But I do have a look on the side. I like the under 2. Let me look what the number is. I got it at 222.5. It went up a little bit, 223.5. I'm not going to let that deter me at all. I still like the under. Both these teams don't play at pace. Spurs are fourth in pace. They like to run up and down the court, but they don't shoot well. See what I'm saying? They're not a team that's going to knock down baskets or anything like that. They will run. They're going to get their possessions in. They're going to get their shots up, but they're not efficient from the floor, right? But then the Hawks, on the other hand, they're a slow team, 20th in the NBA in pace. And in the last 6 games after a win for the Hawks, have went under. If you look at both these teams, under and over-wise, they trend under. Give me under 223.5. I got it at 222, so I got the wrong side of the number. The total is starting to climb up a little bit. But like I said, I'm not going to let it deter me at all. I think this number does go under this game. And a couple of props I like in this game. So props I was looking at. Sorry, I got to pull up the number. I had it up, and then I switched. John Collins over 15.5 points. I think he gets that with ease. And I also like DeJounte Murray's points, rebounds, and assists over 15.5 at plus 102. I think he gets that tonight. But my number one play is John Collins over 15.5 points. And you can get that at, I want to say, minus 110. Not a plus money play, but minus 115. Excuse me, minus 115.
Nice. Nah, I like that. I like that look there. What about you, Mike? How you feel about this game, brother?
I lean with Eddie. I like the under in this game. I think every time you kick it to me and I got an under, I always say the same thing. It's like Atlanta's another one that's perceived to perform very well offensively. They've only went over in 8 games this year. So it's just like, look, for all of November, I look for games that fit this formula. So I do like I'm leaning that this game will go under. San Antonio, listen, when I watch a San Antonio game, they never fill the cup up like that. So this is just a personal thing with San Antonio. They never like go off when I watch them. Now maybe they do, but when I watch San Antonio, they never go off. So I don't. 222 is a high number. I don't think it gets to that. The scoring will come from Atlanta. You know what I mean? San Antonio does have a good enough defense to keep them off of that mark. So I lean under with Eddie. I don't have a side just because I have the worst luck betting San Antonio sides. I'm not going to spread that to anybody else. So I'm good. But I do lean on that under.
I feel you, brother. I feel you. What about you, Bookie? Did I get to you already, bro? I'm tripping, man. I'm just speaking that shit, bro.
Honestly, yeah, these are two teams that I really don't have much on, honestly. As far as the Spurs, the most I can say is shout out Lonnie Walker, hometown hero from Reading, PA. Both of these teams, man, they're just, I don't know where to start. I mean, I guess it's a land or a pass at this point. Just the way the Spurs are playing, like I don't know. They're a young team, so you don't know when they're going to kick it up. As NBA Jam Zone said, like they run, they run, they run. Now, will they get efficient offensively eventually, and maybe some games will start trending over down the line? We don't know. But as of now, like I definitely agree with them. I don't see why that seems like the best correlation for this matchup tonight is going under. You know what I mean? With the way both of these teams are playing right now.
Yeah, that shit is I just think that the Spurs they went through, a tough spatch, a tough little spatch there, and maybe the players only meeting is going to help these guys out. I know I'm just speeding up here right here, but that's the way I'm looking here as far as that game. Other than that, there we could go to this next game, man. It's another kind of like Wally, watch game. We probably don't even need to talk about this game. I was telling y'all it's a game on here. I'm probably not going to watch. I'm probably not going to watch this game here. It's the Jazz Thunder here. You guys got anything on this game? This is a complete backwood here, and we call it a backwood on our NBA Pub Ho show because we don't smoke backwoods. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to smoke backwoods to kill your lungs. You know what I'm saying? You could just do it cleaner. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason. So pass that shit. So I'm passing this one here. What about you, Mike? How you feel? I kick it to you first, bro.
I mean, look, it's no doubt OKC cover spreads, man. They're a trash team, but they're gonna cover some spreads. So, with that being said, I don't have a play on this because I'm not. I ain't putting no hard-earned money on this. I would lean OKC just because they do cover spreads. But I mean, they're playing Utah. It's 13.5. That's a big number. You never know, man, because Utah, when they win big. Like it ain't no, they won by 5 and nothing. Like, nah. Utah blow people out when they win.
Right.
So this one I'm off. I'm not gonna play this one. I'll pass on it.
All right, what about you, Eddie? You got anything on this one, bro?
No. Zero. I have no props in this game, no sides, no totals. I have no analysis on this game. I don't know. Utah might be able to blow them out. The Thunder might win. I'm sorry for everybody that came to this show looking for this game to get broke down, but
I know, right?
For you.
Sucks for y'all.
SGA is not
playing
tonight.
SGA
is not playing tonight.
He's not playing tonight. SGA is not playing.
He's not.
SGA is not playing.
Yeah, he's not playing.
I will tell you that. In my opinion, like I said, OKC and Cleveland been some of my best betting teams this year. So as far as OKC, when you're handicapping them, it's motivation. Like, what teams are going to play up for them? Most of these teams are not really playing up for OKC or Cleveland. So that's why these guys are getting these backdoor. They're covering right now. We could see regression start right here. I think this is a Jazz spot or pass. Right now, even though as hot as OKC's been, I would lean Jazz here. But obviously, I have no play on it. It's just, that's a lean. I think Jazz should get the blowout. Like, I agree with Bakari. If Jazz don't blow out OKC here, then I don't know. Like, come on. Especially off of losing to Memphis the other night. Like, come on. As an 11-point favorite, and then you're going to go and make it a close game. Okay. Hey, I don't know. I definitely lean Jazz here, though.
And that's probably the reason why this is a big backwood for me, too, because it's like, I don't trust these motherfuckers to cover this spread.
No.
What the fuck? I don't. Even though they, like you said, like this team, they losing out on one of their best guys, but they still got Josh Giddey. You know what I'm saying? If this is a close game, if you like OKC, you definitely like Josh Giddey props, bro. And you like Lou Dort props. Look, Lou Dort prop last game on Monday, I had it at 2.5 at plus 196. Today, that same 2.5 is minus 167, bro. They see my fucking Twitter. They out there. They changing shit, bro. They scandalous as fuck out there, bro. I'm trying to get a plus money. It was at plus 196 to minus 167. I'm like, oh, bro, hell no. They're trying to get my money back. They trying to get my money back.
My biggest fear is, let's say Utah goes in and they up by like 20 in the fourth quarter, right? And they're like, all right, we got the game. They pull all the starters, and then you know what I mean? And then
it's like that.
That's my worst.
It's where
fear,
props go to die.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Shit is wild, bro. But man. Yeah, Jazz, we'll pass that. We'll pass that motherfucker. So yeah, that's definitely a backwood for sure. This other game here, maybe it's a backwood as well. It's another big ass spread here, -15 favorite. Milwaukee Bucks. They've been looking in form though. They look in form. They whooped the shit out of the Orlando Magic, which was a damn near JV team that day. Got bleed the fucking brakes off. And they're coming off of that loss. And this is a back-to-back scenario for Detroit Pistons. Obviously, they don't have Isaiah Stewart still in this game because he's suspended for doing WWE tactics that we talked about earlier on the start of the show. I'd say that the Detroit Pistons is automatically, I think, Cade Cunningham assists because we've been cashing on the Cade Cunningham assist. There's no reason to turn away from it again. But this time they have it switched here. They have it switched, and there's a blowout factor. So this is where props go to die. They switched it from yesterday. It was at 5.5 where we cashed it at +114. Today they have it at 4.5 at -130. Again, another fucking similar thing. I took both of these plays the other night, Dort and Cade. One just went down one to still get juiced out. I just don't feel comfortable with the juice. I just don't feel comfortable with the juice in this scenario of a blowout. It's the only reason why I don't want to go ahead here. But this is an auto bet for me, bro. I might still make this bet today. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I might just ladder this motherfucker up to 7, get some good plus money that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it like that. And he been doing his thing like lately. Even though yesterday he turned over the ball on some stupid ass turnovers. I will say that Cade Cunningham did. But I still got trust in the kid to be able to figure it out. He has a great eye for the game. So as far as his assist being that valued at low 4.5, at -136, or I think it was a -67 again. I'm not sure. I might have them both mixed up, but it was interesting as hell. That may be the only way I play this game. Other than that, Bucks probably will smash Blowout City. Props go to die. What about you, Mike? How you feel about this one, bro?
So I'll bring this up. I see Picari's in here. I know Picari's a Piston fan, so I'll say this.
And look, Picari, before you go in there, I would say Picari said team total under, bro.
That's a good play. But so the Bucks this season has been favorites by 9 or more points 4 times, right? They've only covered once. So the last 2 games, Pistons have covered. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let that be a little hope for a Pistons cover. It's just because the Bucks, they world champions and everything, but they'll win a game. They don't necessarily cover it, but they'll win the game. I'm not going to take the game because I don't feel comfortable putting money behind Picari and the Pistons. Like my wallet will slap me in the face if I put some money down to cover for the Pistons. So I'm not going to do that. But I wouldn't discourage anyone from taking Pistons with such a high number. It's at a 15. Bucks haven't been favored by 15 at all this year. And, of course, perception is they're playing the Pistons, so it's going to be a blowout. Right. No, Bucks will win the game, but it doesn't mean they're going to win it by 15. So I wouldn't talk no one off of taking Pistons tonight, actually, but that don't mean I'm going to go out there and line up and put my money in.
I feel that. What about you, Eddie? How you feeling on this one, King?
You know what? I was looking at the same thing you were thinking about, trying to jump back on the Cunningham train, even though he got it for us late because he got into a little bit of foul trouble and he had to sit out the entire third quarter. I'm sitting there cooking dinner and I'm just on the play-by-play, right? Yeah. So I'm like, why is this guy not in the game? Is he hurt? But I looked, he was in foul trouble. But anyways, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and touch it tonight. I'd lean Bucks first half. Look, Detroit's on a back-to-back, coming in playing. I know these guys are young. They should be able to handle this. They're athletes, but I think the Bucks are just going to come in here, put in work early, throw in their subs. 15 points is too much for me to bet on. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Unless you're telling me that the Bucks are playing, I don't know, my nephew's Pee-wee team. No, 15 points is a lot. 15 points is a lot. So I don't really have anything in this game. I lean first half. Bucks will win by 20. There you go, Felix. Hey, man, you gave me confidence. So look, I like the first half, though. I think it's probably like at an 8, maybe 7.5. I'll take it there. But I want to go back real quick to this last game just for a second. John Law in the chat said Giddy props with SGA out, blowout proof too, because they'll give him minutes regardless. I like that look. And if you look over Giddy's last 4 games, he's averaging 4 assists and 9 rebounds, 14 points. It's like he's kind of came into his own. So I think I'll be hopping on Giddy's rebounds tonight. Over 6.5 at plus money.
Yeah, I like that look. I like that look a lot, man.
Hey, shout out John, man. Thank you for letting me for giving me that angle. Appreciate you.
Shout out to John. I'll put it up here. Put it up right there. Yes, sir. Giddy props without SGA. It is kind of blowout proof though, man. He ain't lying, bro. Especially if he's getting points, rebounds, and assists, because he's assisting too, bro. And he's gonna get the points, bro. He's got to get the usage rate. He is what SGA was last year. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what SGA was doing on a PRA standpoint, he was kicking right there. Shout out to John for giving us that information. That's very appreciated, bro. Yeah, man. Did we go through everybody on this game, bro? You know what I'm saying? I kind of just threw off track there because I did want to add that we didn't mention that Killian Hayes is out. I mean, he hasn't been that big of a fucking, you know what I'm saying, needle mover or anything, but yeah, right. He ain't no needle mover or anything, but he's out, so that is a rotation piece that they losing there. I'll just say that. But other than that, yeah, that'll be it for this game. So yeah, we talked about the Spurs. We just got the Portland game, which I don't really have any action on, or the pace, or the other game, the Golden State game. And I believe we got the Chicago Bulls game as well that we haven't talked about. Oh, and damn, did we talk about the fucking Pelicans game either? I don't know. So all those games right there. Any guys got any information there? I'll just start off with the one that if any of these games, all these games, the plays that I like the most is probably the Washington Wizards. I just think the line is suspect. The line is suspect in that game. It's just interesting. It's hell to see Washington Wizards on the road, of course, but against the Pelicans, we know the Pelicans are not the scary ass team or nothing. Being only 4 favorites, like a -4 favorites, that's kind of like trappy as fuck to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I see that, especially when it sits at that number the whole fucking day, I don't even think the line moved one fucking bit, honestly, there. So that's kind of, I'm gonna look it up right now. Yeah, it looked like the line hasn't moved all day. Just been at 4. Just staying at 4. Like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Hell no. I'm gonna stay away
from
this
all
game.
day.
But this is the game that interests me the most. Any of those games, any games that we haven't talked about, interest you guys the most? I know we got all these damn games here. A lot of these games I haven't bet on yet, but I may be adding additions to. Anything else for you, Bookie? I'll start off with you, bro. How you feel, bro? Any other games that you like? Any plays that you got on?
Well, my last play for the night was you can hear me good, right?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh yeah. My last play for the night was going to be Portland Trail Blazers. I'm gonna take them on the road against Sacramento Kings here. Now I know they're just coming off a back-to-back here, but even with the back-to-back, I just like that this team's starting to build momentum here now on 4 wins in a row. Actually 5 of the last 6 wins now. Playing better defense as you saw last night against the Nuggets. Here I got a system indicator based for positive aggression based on Portland's road play as of recent. They're 1-9 ATS the last 10 on the road. So I think this is a good spot here. You look at the Kings numbers. Kings, they're in terrible 4 on a 4-game losing streak. Lost 8 of the last 9 games. And they just lost to my depleted 76ers. So that's just to add on to it. Kings 0-5 last 5 home games. ATS, the 1-4 last 5 ATS against a team with a winning record. The 0-4 last 4 overall. And then you got Portland 3-1 ATS in the last 5. So they're starting to gain some steam here. And another thing that I see as positive aggression going down the line is Portland. They only won 1 of 8 road games this season. So I think this is going to be their number 2 road game they win here. Off a back-to-back against Sacramento here with a short line. I'll take it. I like the way Lillard and Collins playing. They're playing solid defense right now. I'm going to ride them while the momentum's going. As you know, they started the season 5-7, and now they're 5-1, I believe, since then. So I think this is a good spot to take the Blazers. So that's my last play of the night, Portland Blazers. -1, what I got. I'm not sure if it's still there.
Yeah, they had a tough schedule start off, then now it's got a little lighted up for them there. I like that play as well with the Portland Trailblazers there. What about you, my guy, Mike? You got anything else you want to add? I mean, as far as any of the games that we haven't talked about yet, then we'll just talk about the plays that we do have. We'll recap those as well. But any other games, bets that you're looking to make? I did also mention that I like the Christian Wood over 16.5 points. I did make that bet official at plus even money there. Christian Wood has a favorable matchup tonight. I'll just leave it at that. We talked about it early on the homie Jimmy show. What about you, Mike? How you? Any other games? You got any question and action on?
Yeah. Like we were the game we just were talking about with the Kings in Portland. It kind of fits my perception versus actual formula, where we have the Kings involved with a high total at 226. Like I said, Kings haven't went over a lot. I think the tally right now is they've only went over in 7 games this season. This line is at a 226. Portland played yesterday, and the total was 219. Now this is a back-to-back, so you're going to ask them to put up another game like last night. You're asking them to put up 119 again. Well, even if they do get to 119, Kings aren't getting to the 100. They ain't even getting to a 100 spot in these last few games. So this is a clear under look for me. I kind of like it. I'm about this close to making it official. So I do like that as an under. I think last I looked, it was at 226. That's way too much. That is Vegas taking advantage of people who not doing no research and just going out there and seeing Kings in Portland and taking it over. I like that one.
Let that look too, bro. With the perspective, like the perception that these guys are going to, go down towards the under there. Only thing I would say that is Alvin Gentry, man. He just fucking never tells these guys to put anything on defense, bro. He just doesn't care of a fuck about defense there at all. But that's the only thing I would think too. But I love the Portland side there. That's probably another play that, once we have these shows, I always think to add something else. And I was telling you guys, talk to the guys earlier. Like I like to add shit after we talk and stuff because give me a different, more level of confidence on some of the best I was already leaning there. So other than that, man, I know my guy Eddie got all the heat, bro. I already know he got the heat, bro. You know what I'm saying? He out there cooking. So what you got cracking, bro? Any other bets that we haven't talked about? And then also you can start off with the recap. Any other bets that you have action on tonight? Anything that you're looking at?
Yeah. So for that, just in regards to the Portland and Sacramento game, I like Rashawn Holmes double. Give me a Rashawn Holmes double tonight. I think he goes ahead and gets that against Portland. I don't think they defend the paint well. I don't think they're trying to defend the paint well, honestly. Rashawn Holmes double is plus 140. I will be playing a ticket on that. Last time he played these guys, first game of the season, 11 rebounds, 21 assists, 21 assists, 11 rebounds, 21 points, 2 assists, had a really good game. Only played 29 minutes in the game, right? Now, if you look at his last 2 games, he's averaged 22 or not averaged. He's averaged 20 points and only 7 boards. But tonight, Portland's not a very good rebounding team. I think tonight he'll go ahead and get his money. All we need is 10 and 10. Couple of cleanups and just have him do what he does on the boards, man. And we'll go ahead and hit that number. As far as any of these other games go, I have nothing for Washington and New Orleans. They're both good rebounding teams, but I do lean Montrezl Harrell over 7.5 rebounds. He's been a rebound monster these last few games. His last 4 games, he's averaging like 12 rebounds, and the number's still set at 7.5. I know he's a bench player, but he's still playing 30 minutes a game, which is really good for a bench player. He's the first person off the bench. And then we didn't talk about the Bulls and Rockets, but I don't really have a play in that game. That could be a blowout, so I'm going to go ahead and save my money for something else. And I know somebody in the chat was asking, Jerry Byers was asking if we talked about Golden State.
Golden State, yeah, that's a game that we haven't talked about as well. But it's a Philly spot to get smacked up. Honestly, it's just another blowout game. So I honestly don't want to. I feel like that was a game that you probably don't want to touch here. But What you think there? What you think about that game, Eddie?
Say that again.
What you think about that game?
Golden State.
Yeah.
I think Golden State covers. Yeah, I think Golden State covers.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning that way too. I haven't went over in full researched it, but like we always say, we over here with a little bit more time to look at numbers. So I'll dig into it. But off first sight, I mean, it's a warrior spot right here. I think they cooking right now. It's hard. Last week we said who gonna stand in front of the warrior train? Like who gonna stand in front? So
it's hard to stand in front of that shit. Yeah. That's
Mm.
factual. Well, I'll just pretty much any of these other games. I didn't really elaborate on the Christian Wood prop there, but like you guys said, I just think that the scheduling is favoring the Bulls to have a flat spot here. This could be a flat spot for the Bulls. That's how I feel like the Christian Wood hasn't really been that guy as of late. He hasn't been that guy as of late, averaging about 11 points. But I think he's averaging about 15 and a half points for the season. And this is being a favorable spot that he has for the season. So I think he should be able to play and take advantage of this spot here. 17 points. 17 points is what I want. Is what I need to get over here and win this bet. So that's the way I'm looking here. Christian Wood over 16 and a half points. That's the way I bet. Other than that, I recap my bets. Again, we talked about Christian Wood over 16 and a half points. I did take the under 213 in Minnesota Heat. I like that bet a lot. Shout out to my guy Jay Money is Money, the NBA Talk with Jay Money.
What's up, Jay?
One of the best NBA podcast shows out there, bro. My guy. Appreciate my guy sliding through. And then also the other bet that I like is the Spurs, man. My guy Devin Vassell. We looking for his props too. That's probably gonna be the best bet of the night. If I find the fucking prop, I know it's gonna be some late additions type shit, maybe, and I'm gonna find that prop. That's the prop I really want to make. Devin Vassell called the players on a meeting after them losing because they didn't shoot the ball well. They didn't shoot the ball well in the last game against the Suns, lost by 5 points. This is a game that they're going to be able to do the similar thing against a team that's been playing well. Don't get me wrong, covered the last 5 games, but they only did that at the house. So I think that the Hawks aren't that type. They aren't that guy. You know, they're not like that. They're not like that. I don't think the Hawks is like that, you know what I'm saying, against a team that could go on here, beat the Spurs on the road in a favorable spot. This is damn near just a winner game. Who you think is going to win? I think the Spurs will and cover the fork here. That's the way I'm looking here. The Spurs +4. I like Devin Vassell over points if we were able to get that available, but it's not for right now. That's the plays that I got. What about you, Bookie? Any plays that you made, bro, you want to make official that you're going to tweet out later on?
Yeah, the only 2 official NBA plays that I have today is the Raptors and sorry, I lost train of thought again. The Raptors and the Blazers, Portland Blazers.
Nice. What about you, Mike? Any bets? Any unders that you like, my guy? I know you like some unders. Any unders you making these official, bro? I know you got a few of them.
Under has just been the move right now. Hey, next month it might be overs, but I like Boston officially. I'll take them to cover. I'll take Boston at the money line. I also like the under in that game, so I'll go both ways with it. Miami and Minnesota, I like that to go under 212 and a half. I think I'm with you with that, Wham.
Yeah.
And then I like Lakers and Indiana to be under 219 as well.
And I ain't gonna lie, I like the Lakers tonight. I ain't gonna lie. I said that top of the show.
Yeah,
I do like the Lakers tonight, man. I think the Lakers pull it off. That's the reason why I got LeBron.
Yeah.
Brian and Cool. I mean, say Cool. Fuck, I'm tripping, bro. I'm out here going crazy, bro. It's too many games. 13 games today, bro. I didn't get to talk about Kuzma's big ass sweater. I didn't get to talk about that shit. Yeah, so we're gonna just leave it at that. Big ass sweater, whatever. But I'm gonna leave it alone. Shout out to y'all in the chat. John Law, my guy Jay Money is Money. You already know. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, shout out to my guy Felix as well. Felix in here. My guy
Yeah.
Bakari, man, Bakari, you already know Bakari, just the homie, man. My guy Pistons, I didn't even know you like the Pistons like that. You already know. My guy Sosa, I'll be on the show with Simba and Sosa with the NBA Today show today at 3 p.m. So I know I got to do my NBA Pub Host show right now. So I'm like, let me wrap up real quick because I know me and my homies, we could do this shit all day, and we got to get a live stream going on during the games. I'm sure it was good last year with me and Sosa and Eddie and Daryl. Got to get that going with all the, you know what I'm saying, just back to the lounge and shit, making plays live and all that good shit. Other than that, man, anything else y'all want to promote? I know my guy Bookie Bird Best doing this thing. I know my guy Mike is doing this thing as well. Anything you guys want to promote? And also follow everyone in the chat as well. Sosa the Locksmith. Follow my guy J Money is Money, and follow Pakari as well. He's a great capper as well. All these great cappers there. Anything else for you, Mike? Anything you want to promote, bro? My fault.
Just follow on Twitter. I'll go ahead and post plays, of course. What I like officially. If I see anything else tonight, MikeMeansPicksTeams.com. I've been putting a lot of plays on there with some of my favorite cappers. And then Mike Check will be back on YouTube. I might have to hit up J Money, see if I can get a show with him. And then Wham, of course, you always invited on there, YouTube Bert. So that's it.
Off top, all love. What about you, Bookie, bro? We already know you doing your thing. How you feeling, bro?
Well, I'm feeling good, man. Y'all know I don't post as much as I used to, man, but I will be back to my college basketball system should be like intact, so I should be good to go by next week. So y'all can follow me on Twitter at BookieBird_bets. Uh, as y'all know, man, I like running with my guy Wham. Shout out Mike. Shout out Eddie, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Great show we got here, man.
Yeah, off top, bro. Can't wait to have you guys right back. Maybe next week again, you know what I'm saying? Running right back with my guy Eddie, Mike Means Jr. on Twitter, Fast Eddie, NBA Jams, Zone, NBA Zone Jam. I always fuck that shit up because I'm high as hell, bro. Every time I'm doing this shit. Anybody watching the show, I'm not really high. I'm just fucking up, and I need an excuse. I just need an excuse. I'm just gonna say that. I just need an excuse. Built-in excuse, whatever. That's the reason. But yeah, my guy Mike Means Jr. on Twitter, Berkey Bird Best. Again, I'm fucking up again. There it is. Y'all know who I am. Trot Wham on Twitter. Y'all know what it is. Who-Bangin Sports Talk. We doing this every Wednesday. Hopefully, get my guys back. Get my guy Sosa up in here as well. Get my guy J Money in here. Ski Profit. You know, the guys that we run with, the homies and shit. You already know. But other than that, man, it's all love. Y'all know how we do this. We'll be back Wednesday on Who-Bangin Sports Talk YouTube channel. See y'all soon, bro.